Ready to roll? All right, guys. I want to welcome you to this special meeting called today on November 16th of the governing body of Spring Hill, Kansas. 18th. Sorry, looking at the paper, it says 16th, but I forgot that's November 18th, 2024. And with that, Mrs. Dunn, you have the floor.
Gotta call roll.
I'm just all out of whack here. Call this meeting to order. With that, Madam Deputy Clerk, can you please take the roll?
Mr. Young,
Here.
Mr. Grant,
Here.
Mr. Van Houten.
Here.
Ms. Feeback is absent. Mr. Peel.
Here.
Mayor, we have a quorum.
Thank you very much. With that, we consider to approval of invoice number 2490 from Helpful Home Services in the amount of $11,990. And Mrs. Dunn, you have the floor.
Today we're doing some housekeeping related to making payment to a vendor. Their purchasing policy requires that all invoices and payments go through an appropriation order and come to council for approval prior to payment. We're in an odd time of the year where we're gonna go about a month between meetings. And so we have a local vendor who, through no fault of his own, would be hung out for about a month before he received payment. And so in order to follow process appropriately, we're bringing this payment here to council for approval so that we can write a check and he could pick it up and not have to wait another, say, 3 weeks for his payment. I'm happy to answer absolutely any questions, but that's the simple story of it, is we want to appropriately approve the invoice for payment. So that's why we're having a special meeting today.
No, just speaking for myself, I own a small business, and having to wait a month or so for a large payment can be really difficult on a small business. I know a few of the other members own small businesses
Right.
as well, so I understand that part of it for sure. Any other questions or comments?
No. Nope.
And this is, I mean, if anybody wants to know what it's relating to, we did some renovations here on City Hall, changing kind of a big room into another office / meeting space. So just kind of some stuff we've talked about for a long time and just kind of put it into place. So that'll be nice to have an extra. We have basically one smaller meeting room besides the main area here. And so often there's conflicts of needing to schedule meetings at the same time. So this will allow us another meeting space plus an extra office type extra room there. So
It's also, I want to clarify the amount of the invoice. It's $11,220. And we have had discussions this morning inside the management team about how we would avoid a special meeting in the future and things like that. And in general, this is really an exception. We have never needed to do this since I've been here. And so I appreciate your time and the effort that council's put into getting this approved today.
Yeah, I wondered when we had the last one, I was like, I know there's gonna be something.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, in this time of year, it's always, November and December, it's always a little bit difficult. Probably not only for, small business like that, if they have any invoices, which is not crazy common in there, but it does happen every once in a while. So I could see how it could happen this time of year for sure.
Exactly.
Okay,
So
ready?
if it were any other time of year, you're like, just wait 2 weeks and you'll be on the next one. But
Exactly. It's usually it's a clock that works all the time and no one even knows. And this is just an exception to it, so we wanted to make sure we followed the rules
Okay.
and brought it to you for approval.
All right.
Any other questions or comments? If not, I entertain a motion.
All right, move to approve invoice 2490 from Helpful Home Services for improvements to City Hall in the amount of $11,220.
Second.
Got a motion to second. Is there any further discussion? If not, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I think I heard us. Did everybody hear a fourth aye? Motion carries 4-0-0. With that, I entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
Got a motion second. Is there any further discussion? Not all those in favor?
Aye.
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 Opposed? Motion carries 4-0-0. Have a great day, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Aye, very well.
Yeah.